Are Miku-Teto songs bad? Alright, seriously, I've been seeing a growing sentiment online that Miku-Teto songs are bad for the fandom. And while I can kind of see some of their points, I feel like the vast majority of them are misguided or just completely wrong. So here's why. Okay, so let's start with some context. The trend of making Miku-Teto songs really started with Mesmerizer from what I understand. I mean, it kind of makes a lot of sense. Mesmerizer is the biggest Vocaloid song ever by a long shot. So of course it's going to inspire a lot of people to start making Vocaloid content, and obviously some of those people will do Miku-Teto songs because of Mesmerizer. Even me, for example, well, I've been in the Vocaloid fandom for at least 5 years. My first video on a Vocaloid song was on Mesmerizer, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's continue on with the time. After the release of Mesmerizer, Miku-Teto songs started to appear more and more to the point where today people are starting to call it an issue or a plague in the Vocaloid community, which I hopefully disagree with, and we're gonna get into why now. Okay, so let's start off with some of the points of the people who are saying this. There are 3 main points I hear people say. Number 1, people who make Miku-Teto songs are just doing it for money. Number 2, Miku-Teto songs are flooding everything. And 3, they're just super overrated. I would argue these points are pretty misguided, and here's why. So let's start off with the first point. I would argue most people who make Miku-Teto songs are not doing it just for money. And it's actually just because they really like making it. If it was just for money, wouldn't you think that they would just be spam posting them constantly and making them as low quality as possible to get the maximum returns? Obviously, I understand some people are just making them for money, but I'd argue that's not the vast majority of them. The next point is that there's just too many of them. I also disagree with this point, and here's why. Basically, survivorship bias. These are the ones that do insanely well often. There are still tons and tons of people making non-Miku-Teto songs, but oftentimes people either just aren't looking or just flat out ignoring them to make this point. The third main reason I hear is that they're just super overrated. Unfortunately, I can't really argue against this point because it's just a matter of opinion. It's not a very good argument. With that being said, leave a comment what you think, because I am very curious. And also, please consider subscribing. It's free and helps me a lot. And also join the Discord server, link in description. Anyway.